Hello everybody, Wonky Puppy here, bringing you another Let's Play video inside of Stardew Valley. So we are starting off on the 7th day of spring, so let's get right into it, looking at the weather for tomorrow. Welcome to Cozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Okay, so we are going to have to water our crops tomorrow, so we know that. It is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe for my secret cookbook. This week's dish is stir fry. It's a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Saute the greens a little in sesame oil. Make sure to add plenty of fresh ginger and garlic. Now breathe deeply. Ooh, that's good. You learned to cook stir fry. Nice. And fortune teller. I sense that a new viewer has joined us. A young man from Stardew Valley. Welcome, welcome. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Okay, so that's good luck. That's not the best luck, but that's good. Overall, it's better to have that than bad luck. And for those of you that don't know, The Queen of Sauce is a show that you can see every Sunday. And I think they do reruns on like Wednesday that give you new recipes. So you definitely want to do that, because I think one of the achievements that I need to unlock is cooking every recipe, or cooking a lot of recipes. So I need to learn those. Alright, we got a letter in the mail. My sources tell me that you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. So he knows what those little green dancing apples are, sounds like. I've seen you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurer's guild. Be careful, Marlin. Alright, so that's the leader of the adventurer's guild. I now have to kill 10 slimes in order to be admitted into it. Robin here, I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. Okie dokie. Alright, finally got through all that mail. Jeez. We're very popular all of a sudden. Alright, get that copper. Let's throw this in here. We want to... Okay, we got one parsnip. I'm just going to sell that. Let us get the watering can and water these crops. Alrighty. Alright, and then once we're done watering these crops, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head down to the forest area south of the farm. And because it's Sunday, we're going to check with the traveling merchant. We don't have any gold, really, so we can't really afford anything. But I do want to see if there's anything worthwhile there. It's a good idea to get in the habit of every Sunday, and I think Wednesday or Friday. I think maybe Friday. We'll have to double check. To go down and check what the traveling merchant has in stock. Because there are some items that are really, really hard to get that the traveling merchant will have. I think technically the traveling merchant can have every item in the community center bundles, so it's definitely worth checking that out if you're trying to get the community center done. So with that said, let's just head off that way and go see what we can find. I got a horseradish here, that's nice, and a leek, and that's actually the biggest benefit to having the forest farm is those forageables will actually show up in that green area throughout your farm, so I should probably clear a path and go check the rest of it as well. So the traveling merchant is right up here. There he or she is. It's hard to tell, honestly. Hello. So he's got a hot pepper, a perch, a sandfish, which is that's actually pretty good early in the game. They're easy enough to get once you can make your way to the whatever it's called, to the forest. No, the desert. That's what I was thinking about. But yeah, we can't afford it right now. It's definitely not worth our money right now. Okay, so there's some good things there, but nothing that's too difficult to get. And we don't have any money, so even if we could, or even if we did want it, we couldn't get it, so oh well. Alright, let's go in here and meet with the wizard. We got a ding 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 ding, which means we did something good. Ah, come in. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the seven elementals, keeper of the sacred you get the point. He does a lot of stuff. And you, Wonky Puppy, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! It's a little apple man. Okay. You've seen one before, haven't you? Yeah? They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but that you have no reason to fear them. What about that slate? Huh? You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I shall return shortly. He just flew away. I'm like, what the heck? And he comes back in the door. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with this forest, then you will see the true nature of the scroll. One with the forest. One with the forest. What do they mean? Sniff, sniff. Aha! Come here! I don't have a choice, do I? Oh, my cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? I'm sure it doesn't smell great. Here, drink up the... let the essence of the forest permeate your body. I'm gonna have to pass, bro. I would pass. Oh, there he goes. Drinking it down. Looks like I'm about to pass out. Uh-oh. Vision's going weird. Oh, man. That was some strong stuff, looks like. Oh. Well, I think we just got drugged by the wizard. Hopefully his intentions are pure. And we don't wake up in a, in a place we don't want to be. We see dancing trees and floating leaves, and I guess we're one with the spirits, or one with the forest now. You've gained the power of the forest magic! Hooray! You can now decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Well, okay, nice. So I had to go on that weird, had to go on that weird trip, but I guess I can now understand the scrolls. Nice. So with that said, what we probably should do is I'm gonna head down this way since we're already right here, and try to get us some more spring onions. Our luck's good, so hopefully we get a good haul today, and then we'll head back up. We can go ahead and fill up the community center. Oh, and there are quite a few of these here today, which is awesome. We're also starting to get some gold quality forageables, which is because we have been leveling up our foraging skill. So that's awesome. The only downside is that we don't have the extra storage yet. So now instead of spring onions taking up 1 slot, it takes up 3 slots of my inventory. So I just have to be mindful of that as I'm moving through the world. Making sure that I'm making time to head back to the farm and drop off a bunch of stuff and come pick up the other stuff. It's not that big of a deal, but it is something you definitely have to keep an eye on. And it's really a big deal when you're like foraging and fishing and that kind of stuff, where you can get the same fish multiple times or the same crop multiple times in different qualities. But other than that, it's pretty manageable, so not a huge deal. All right, so let's head over this way. And just double check to see if there are any forageables we can pick up over here. It looks like there is a leek, which is nice. Okay, my inventory is full though. So let's actually drop these 3 things here because we don't need those. And pick up this leek and this dandelion. Nope. Can I pick this up, please? Please, please, please. It won't let me pick it up. Oh well. We don't need the dandelion. I don't think. We shouldn't. Anything over here we can pick up? Ooh, there's a moral mushroom, which is actually something we need for a different community center bundle. So let us actually pick this one up. I am going to eat this silver quality spring onion, even though I really don't need the energy, just to get this moral mushroom. And yeah, we can keep on trucking along here. Maybe. Like, I thought this was a lot clearer than it is, but I guess I still have a lot to clean up. Not ideal, unfortunately. Not ideal. I'm going to chop down these little partial trees while I'm heading through, just to keep this place a little bit more under wraps. I am going to plant this wild seed. Let's put this stuff up. We got 1 parsnip, so we can actually sell one of these. Let's take the moral mushroom, take the cave carrot, which I think I need for one of the foraging bundles. We can take this leek, daffodil, horseradish, and dandelion. I gotta put something up though. Let's put the silver leek and the silver horseradish away for now. Actually, I'll put that away, and I'll take the dandelion. And real quick, I'm gonna water that seed before I forget. Right there. And then I'm gonna put that away. And let's just drop these into the bin super quick. We don't really need to hang on to them. Let's see, you got that, one of those, and that, and one of those. All the rest of this needs to go into the bin, or into the community center. What else can I put in now? I don't think anything else quite yet. Yes, so let's take our pickaxe, because what I might do is head up to the mines right after this and try to get just a little bit further down the mines. I didn't bring any energy items though, so I should probably go back and grab those super quick. I'm gonna sell this this daffodil as well that we just got. It's a silver quality, so it'll get a little bit of gold. It doesn't give you much, but you know, every little bit counts right at the moment. What's wrong with my puppy? What's wrong with you? She's just up there shaking. Poor puppy. Okay, let's take these 10 spring onions. That'll be enough for a little while. Oh, and this is flashing. Initiation, kill 10 slimes. Okay, deeper in the mine. Advancement. Oh, I need to craft a scarecrow. I have to remember to do that. Raising animals. Build a coop. So before I build a coop, I am gonna build a silo so that I can keep the hay. So for rainy days and for the winter time, I can just I can not have my animals go hungry. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. Oh, that's sad. I guess I should try to get patience from the neighboring towns. Well, that would be diligent. It would. Okay, here's this dude. I've been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. Well, good for you. Does anyone have extra copper bar laying around? 180G on delivery. I can do that. I've got some copper, but I don't know that I want to part with any of my copper, to be honest. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Alright, let's go in here. We want to go all the way over here to the scroll, which we should now be able to read, and we can. Okay, spring foraging bundle. Let's put in the horseradish, the daffodil, the leek, and then the dandelion. There we go, bundle complete! And what do we get? We get spring seeds. Okay, so these spring seeds and the other like monthly other seasonal seeds that you get, like summer seeds, fall seeds, winter seeds, those will grow the forageable items at random when you plant them. I normally don't plant them though, only because I don't think they're worth spending my time watering them every day. I mean, they're fine. There's not really any big reason not to, other than I would rather spend that energy on higher quality crops. Okay, so here in the exotic foraging bundle, we're going to put in the cave carrot and the moral mushroom that we got earlier. Let's see, we need either a coconut and a cactus, which can be gotten from the desert, or red or purple mushrooms, which could come from the caves, or I'm sorry, the mines, or the little cave that you get later on in this game. Could also get that. You get a choice later on, but we'll cover that later. And then maple syrup, oak resin, or pine tar, which you get from tapping trees, which I don't think we can tap yet, but it's something we can do later, and that's actually something we probably will do to get those specifically. The rest of these, the winter, summer, and fall, you can't get until you have the right foraging items from them, and they don't show up until the seasons change. Excuse me. So the construction bundle, this is one we can get pretty easily. We need 200 wood, 100 stone, and 10 hardwood. The hardwood's the hardest one to get, just because you don't have a good source of hardwood until you upgrade your axe later on. But we can get it easy enough, especially on the forest farm once we do upgrade the axe. Okay, cool. So we also unlocked the fish tank and the pantry, I think this is. Yes, pantry. Okay, so spring crops bundle. So for this one, we need a parsnip, we need a green bean, we need a cauliflower, and we need a potato. So I will make sure I can get these after we buy all those strawberries. I'll make sure we have enough time to grow each one of these. Yes, I will. And let's see, animal bundle. This is one of the hardest ones to get in this one. So we need a large cow milk, a large goat milk, a large brown egg, a large white egg, wool, and a duck egg. There's only one of those that you can not get and still complete this. So you need pretty much like all the animals. And it's hard because you have to upgrade, you have to build a coop, then you have to upgrade it, you have to build a barn, you have to upgrade it, and all that takes time and it takes gold, which takes a while. The artisan bundle is by far the hardest one to get, especially if you don't have the fruit trees or the ability to get these fruits. Because then you need truffle oil, cloth, goat cheese, cow milk cheese, honey, and jam. Then the rest, there's the quality crops bundle that I was telling you about before. I need 5 gold quality parsnips, 5 gold quality melons, 5 gold quality pumpkins, and 5 gold quality corn. I think I need all of them, don't I? I need 3 of those. Okay, so I only need 3 of those. Not super terrible. For summer, we need a chili pepper, blueberry, tomato, and melon of any quality. And fall, we need corn, eggplant, pumpkin, and yams. Cool. So the pantry is going to be a difficult one to get as well. It is one of the hardest ones out of all this. I think the bulletin board is the hardest because there's just so many different random items that you have to get, and a lot of them are more difficult to find. The fish tank. So this one, it has the different kinds of fish from the different regions. And these are hard because they all appear with varying levels of difficulty in different weather conditions and times and all that. So some fish only show up in the morning, some show up at midday, some show up at night, some only show up when it's raining, some only show up in spring versus summer versus winter versus fall. So you have to understand all of that scheduling. If you really are going at this, you have to, I really recommend looking up at the wiki, understanding what fish are available under what conditions, and making sure you go fish during those conditions when they come up. Because if you put this off, this is one of the hardest ones to get, because you have to wait for the conditions to be right a lot of the time. So yes, there was the riverfish bundle. There's the specialty fish bundle from weird areas. The pufferfish, the ghost fish, the sandfish, and the wood skip. The ocean fish bundle, similar to the riverfish bundle. Crab pot bundle. So some of these you can pick up as forageables on the beach. I think 4 of those you can. The one on the cluster of 4 on the right. The crab you can get in the mines if you kill one of the little rock crabs too. The rest you, including the crab and all the other things, all of these you can get in crab pots as well, which is something we can craft later on as we level up fishing. Then there's night fishing bundle. Again, these all have very specific conditions for when you can get them. And the lake fish bundle, very similar to the other ones for region specific bundles. Cool. Alrighty, so what I actually think I'm gonna do is, so let's see, it's already 3:30. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much on mining. So let's real quick clear this area out. See if we can get maybe a couple of more mixed seeds and get those planted. Then what we might do is take our wood down to the beach and complete that bridge, because I don't think that we actually ever went and did that. And then go get the bridge, get all those forageables. Then maybe take the crab pot stuff back to the community center, because we have a little bit more that we can put in there. And then we might just spend out our energy chopping down trees, because again, we're going to use pretty much all of our wood to do this. And it would be good to get a little bit more wood. For sure. Okay, so we got one more seed. Let's put you down. Oh, I should have put it there. It was already watered there. Oh well. C'est la vie. We'll put those up too, because I don't think I'm going to need them. Let's get a little bit, or let's get our watering can. Water this guy. Put you back up. And get our wood. Oh, we don't have enough wood yet. We're a little bit shy of the wood. So let's get our axe. And chop down a couple of trees. Looks like we have an unfinished stump over here. Alright. We only have a little bit of wood to make up. So we need 16 more pieces. So I'm guessing that's going to be like 2 more trees. This one and maybe 1 more. While we're at it, we might as well just take down all of these trees too. In this little green area. Gives a little bit more room for things to spawn and grow. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Yep, we just crossed the 300 count, so I don't really need to knock this one down, but I'm going to go ahead and finish it since I started. There we go. And yep, let's dump off the extra stuff now down to the beach and complete that bridge. You go in there, you go in there, and let's go. Let's go. Is there anything else that I need to do on the way through? I don't think so, but what I might do is head down and check the trash cans super quick, because I don't think it's really out of the way to do that. And sometimes you can get some really good things out of the trash cans, and hopefully I can sneak through here without anybody seeing me. Yep, I got a broken CD, which is actually not that great. There's that, and let's see if we can go over here super quick before Sam gets over there and sees us. Because you don't want people to see you digging through the trash. That they're like, oh, ew, gross, and it may hurt your relationship with them. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely not something you want to do, because it just makes me feel bad when it happens, for sure. Okay, let's keep heading down and actually get this done. Looks like we got some wormy worms too. Oh, missed. Ooh, a little bit of gold ore. That's actually really good at this point in the game, because I don't have gold ore any other way. Gold ore any other way. Right, and we are fixing the bridge. Nice. There we go. We got a little bit of coral. Oh, there's really nothing over here. Look at that. Normally this place is just kind of overrun with things you can pick up, but it's not right now. Another fun fact: there is a little ghosty guy that appears, I think, right here, or somewhere in this area. Maybe right here. He appears only when it's raining, and once you have your relationship points with somebody who is single, all the way up to 10 hearts, you can buy a mermaid pendant from him, which will let you marry that person that you're at 10 hearts with. Yeah, sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background. Let me see what's going on there. Yeah, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're fine now. Oh wow, it's already 8:40. It's getting late. Okay, so what we will do is we will sell this coral, put our gold up, probably put the CD up, because that later on, if I get a recycling machine, that will be good to have, because it'll turn it into refined quartz, I believe. Oh, didn't want to put that one away. Let's put the wood away as well. And we'll sell the coral, and we got a little bit of energy left, so what we're going to do is use that to chop down some more trees. I have a bunch of acorns, so what I want to do is focus on chopping down maple and oak trees to try to get enough materials to build field snacks. Field snacks are great sources of energy, especially early on in the game. Really, only early on in the game. Later on in the game, you can afford to get much, much better things. But for right now, it's definitely what I need. Alright, so let's take down this tree. Ooh, there's a couple of acorns over there. Nice. We didn't get any maple seeds though, so let's go find a maple tree. That looks like one right there. Yep. And let's chop this guy down. Oh wait, no, this is an oak tree, isn't it? Oh, it is an oak tree. You can tell by the leaf pattern. In case you guys are wondering how I know that. Alright, let's take this guy down. And yeah, sorry about that. I gotta go figure out what's going on with my dogs. They're being silly. Silly little munches. I'm sure they're just playing, but it's a little too loud. A little too loud, guys. Alright. Excuse me. Let's see. We have a teeny bit of energy left. I might just use a little bit of energy that we have left to knock down some of these other things around here. You're starting to feel exhausted. Yeah, I know, but I still got an eensy bit of energy left, guys. So I can just take down some of these other logs that fell. Okay, so I got 2 left. I am officially out of energy now. Oops. Oh, there's a little sapling there. Silly. Okay, so let's put away all of these tree droppings. That one there. That one there, that one there, that one there. And actually, we got a little bit of wood, we got some fiber, we got some coal, we got some sticks. Let us actually build a scarecrow super quick. I think that takes 50 wood, 1 coal, 20 fiber. Perfect. And that will keep our plants from getting eaten by mean old crows. Let's put him right there. There we go. Nice. Oh, and we are gonna go to bed. Let's say goodnight to the puppy and go to sleep. Awesome. So we got quite a bit from foraging. Yeah. Okay, so we got quite a bit from foraging. Only 35 from that one parsnip that grew up. A total of 400 gold. So that's enough to go back and get a few more seeds. So which is awesome. What I'll probably do is go ahead and end the video here. So thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please leave me a like below and let me know that you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe in order to stay up to date with everything that's going on. I am having a lot of fun with the Stardew Valley series, so I think I'm going to start doing uploads on it twice a week. If you have any suggestions or want to see something else, don't hesitate to let me know. And until next time,